Konako Machida is one step away from its 60th anniversary. When you first find out her age, the question involuntarily arises: what habits help to maintain such lightness, energy, and attractiveness decades later? The most interesting thing is that her secret is not limited to one magical technique. Everything is based on a system of daily decisions that imperceptibly work for health, strength, and appearance. It is the combination of these habits that allows her to remain active, feminine, and full of vitality. Watch the video to the end. We'll look at exactly which habits help Konako Machida stay active, feminine, and full of energy. So, let's get started. The first thing that attracts attention in Konako Machida's lifestyle is her love of swimming. Many people perceive the pool solely as a way to keep fit, but in fact, the impact of swimming is much deeper. In water, the body finds itself in a completely different environment where the usual load is distributed differently. Joints are able to move more freely, muscles work without sudden impacts, and the spine is temporarily relieved of the constant pressure of gravity. That is why many people feel not only physical lightness after swimming, but also an amazing sense of renewal. During swimming, almost all major muscle groups are activated simultaneously. The body learns to work smoothly rather than overloading individual parts of the body. This movement creates a beautiful posture, makes the silhouette more taut, and helps to maintain a smooth gait. Interestingly, it is the gait and the quality of movement that often betray age much faster than the face. You can have perfect skin, but if a person moves heavily and stiffly, others will still perceive him as older. Therefore, the habit of swimming regularly becomes an investment not only in health, but also in the external image. There is also a less obvious effect. Water makes you constantly control your breathing. Over time, the respiratory muscles become stronger, the lungs work more efficiently, and the body tolerates physical exertion better. A person begins to recover faster after activity and feels less tired during the day. It is this inner endurance that allows you to maintain a sense of youth much longer than it seems. Another important element of Konako Machida's lifestyle is strength training with an emphasis on the body, abs, and back muscles. Many still believe that such exercises are necessary solely for the sake of a beautiful figure. But in fact, a strong body is the foundation of almost every movement that we make on a daily basis. When the abdominal and back muscles work properly, the load on the spine decreases, balance improves, and movements become more confident and natural. With age, a person loses not only muscle mass, the ability to maintain balance gradually deteriorates, fatigue appears faster, and it becomes more difficult to perform the usual household activities. That is why the developed muscles of the body turn out to be a real investment in the future. They help to maintain independence, activity, and freedom of movement for longer. The role of the back muscles is particularly interesting. They literally keep the body in the right position. Good posture makes a person visually slimmer, taller, and younger. But it's not just about the appearance. When the spine is in a more natural position, it is easier for a person to breathe. Tension in the neck and shoulders decreases, and many unpleasant sensations that people used to consider normal after a certain age become much less pronounced. The press also plays a much more important role than is commonly thought. It's not just the beautiful lines of the belly. Strong muscles in the center of the body help to effectively transfer forces between the upper and lower body, making each movement more economical. The body consumes less excess energy, which means it retains its reserve of strength longer. Another feature of Konako Machida is that she likes to look stylish and feminine. At first glance, this may seem to be solely a matter of taste, but such a habit affects a person much more deeply. When people continue to pay attention to their appearance, they seem to be giving themselves an internal signal that life continues and it still deserves bright colors. Psychologists have long noticed an interesting pattern. People who remain interested in clothes, hairstyle, accessories, and their own style are more likely to remain socially active. They meet new people more easily, are more willing to leave the house, participate in various activities more often, and receive more positive emotions. And the emotional state is directly related to how energetic a person feels. It is important to understand that we are not talking about expensive things and not about striving to meet other people's expectations. Real style is born when clothes help a person feel confident and comfortable. This is reflected in posture, facial expressions, gait, and even in the manner of speaking. As a result, others perceive such a person to be younger, not because the years have disappeared, but because the feeling of fatigue from life disappears. Very often, people are looking for one universal secret. Someone hopes to find the perfect product, one exercise, or one habit that will completely change their appearance. But the body never works according to this principle. It responds to a set of daily decisions. Every workout, every visit to the pool, every movement, and every display of self-care become part of a large system that gradually changes the quality of life. The story of Konako Machida reminds us of another important thing. True youth does not manifest itself when a person tries to look younger than his age at any cost. She is born at a time when the body remains strong, the movements are light, and the interest in life does not disappear even after decades. It is this combination of health, activity, and inner self-respect that makes age less noticeable. Age inevitably changes the numbers in the passport, but it is habits that determine how a person celebrates each new year of his life. And watching Konako Machida, one involuntarily comes to a simple thought. It is impossible to preserve youth with one solution, but it can be gradually created every day by movement, strength, attention to your body, and the desire to continue to live brightly no matter how many years are left behind. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.